First of all, in case you have no idea what Rickrolling is, I'm going to have you click again on this video to find out. Go ahead, click it. You're gonna love it. You fell for it. Oh yeah, so that's Rickrolling. If you're still confused, Rickrolling is an internet meme that took the world by storm in the late aughts. Heck, rumor has it, the kids are still doing it today. Rickrolling is a bait and switch prank, almost always using a disguised hyperlink that leads to the music video for Rick Astley's hit song, Never Gonna Give You Up. Usually there is some sort of build up to get you to click on the link, like, look who was in the news. I mean, it's difficult to not be tempted to click on something like that, so you do, and so, how did this all get started? Well, first, let's go back to the year 1987. That was the year Never Gonna Give You Up turned the English singer-songwriter Rick Astley into a star. Even though it was his very first single, it was a #1 hit in 25 countries and a big reason why his debut album, Whenever You Need Somebody, went on to sell more than 15 million copies. And the following years, Rick Astley followed up Never Gonna Give You Up with several hits, but after he shifted from dance pop to soul in the 1990s, his popularity declined. He even retired from music for a while, although his core group of fans were there for him when he returned to the music industry in the early aughts. It was likely clear to Rick at that point that his popularity had peaked in the late 1980s. Rick probably accepted that he would never ever be as popular again as he was back then. But boy, was he wrong. Boy, were we all wrong. On August 31st, 2006, this dude, the YouTuber Eric Hellwig, said he pranked a Michigan radio station by playing Never Gonna Give You Up.
I've got people who can verify it, maybe. This is the real deal, right?
Not. You're on the post-game show. Yeah! Busting some jams out.
However, few people actually heard it or knew about that at the time. In March 2007, the video game company Rockstar Games posted the trailer for Grand Theft Auto 4, and it was so popular that it crashed their website.
You see, Rockstar didn't use platforms like YouTube back in 2007. You wouldn't see major corporations trying to get into this new social media thing back then. Instead, they wanted people to go to their own website, and this was unfortunately often to their detriment.
Well, wait a second. Who are you, and why did you interrupt my video?
Oh, I'm Charles from Geeks Welcome. I pretend to know a lot about video games and internet culture on our channel.
Okay. Are you gonna talk about Rickrolling?
Precisely. Around that same time, an American named Sean Cotter, who was in the Air Force and stationed in South Korea at the time, had been looking up songs that came out the year he was born, 1987. He came across the music video to Never Gonna Give You Up and couldn't help but laugh at how cheesy it was. On May 15th, 2007, he decided to start a prank on the anonymous and often terrifying image board website 4chan. He posted a link to the Never Gonna Give You Up music video that he had posted to his own YouTube channel, Cotter548, but said it was an exclusive sneak peek of the video game Grand Theft Auto 4. Due to the aforementioned hype of that game, many Grand Theft Auto fans fell victim to the bait and switch prank. These were innocent times. People who clicked on this link truly thought they were about to see a GTA video, but instead, they saw Rick Astley.
Look, man, you're doing a great job, but can I go back to doing my own voiceovers now?
I mean, it's your channel, dude. You can literally cut me off at any...
Cotter named the video, quote, Rickrolled. Cotter called it that after mixing Rick's name with an earlier 4chan meme called, quote, duck rolling. That was another bait and switch prank in which people would get others to click on a link that was nothing more than a picture of a duck with wheels. Anyway, the people who first got Rickrolled were quite angry to be tricked, but soon enough people on 4chan loved this prank and they thought it'd be hilarious to trick others with it. Soon there were hundreds and and then thousands of copycats pulling off this same bait and switch to get people to watch Rick Astley. And Rickrolling became a viral sensation. 1 week after Cotter first posted his Rickrolled video, it already had 250,000 views. Cotter's original Rickrolled video is in fact still there, even though from time to time YouTube has taken it down due to record labels pressuring it to do so. Yep, it now has nearly 95 million views. By 2008, Rickrolling had already become a mainstream phenomenon. In February of that year, protesters against the Church of Scientology blasted Never Gonna Give You Up through boomboxes in cities across the United States. In March, 4 Eastern Washington University women's basketball games were Rickrolled, although it was later revealed the whole thing was a stunt. By then, several remakes and parodies had shown up, especially on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, for April Fool's Day that year, the site featured nothing but links on its homepage that directed to the music video. So pretty much everyone who was on YouTube that day got Rickrolled. Soon after that, a Survey USA poll estimated that at least 18 million American adults had been Rickrolled. When the New York Mets polled fans online about what song they should use for their 8th inning rally song, fans chose Never Gonna Give You Up, of course. Amazingly, it was only after this that Rick Astley truly realized just how big Rickrolling was. He had originally found out about it only because he was Rickrolled himself by a friend twice.
He sends me an email, and in that email is a link. I'm thinking, well, he sent me something to look at. I click on the link, and then all of a sudden, boom.
After Astley finally realized just how big the phenomenon was, he was overwhelmed by it and avoided capitalizing on it since he thought it'd be odd to do that, since his video was often the butt of a joke. After all, Rickrolling had become so mainstream that Rick Astley was named the best act ever at the 2008 MTV Europe Music Awards, but only after he got more than 100 million write-in votes, more than all other nominees combined from a huge online campaign. So basically, the internet Rickrolled the MTV Europe Music Awards, okay? Astley wasn't there to accept the award, likely because he was still wondering how to deal with all this new fame. But that quickly changed when he made a surprise appearance at the 2008 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Yep, he was now officially in on the joke. He Rickrolled the parade. Later, he reflected about the whole experience. Quote, "It was a bit bizarre, to be honest, in lots of ways. I was like, what the hell is going on? But listen, don't get me wrong. I got paid a bunch of money to do it. I'm honest enough to admit that. I've tried really hard not to embrace the Rickrolling thing, but to be crude about it, there have been times when people have just offered me so much money, and maybe I had a leaky roof that week or whatever. So I've just gone, oh, it. After that, Astley embraced his new fame. In 2009, his record label, RCA, made sure he had a YouTube channel and posted the, quote, official Never Gonna Give You Up video on it. It now has 1.4 billion views. Based on this evidence, more than 1 billion people have been Rickrolled. Or at least just listened to Never Gonna Give You Up. Rickrolling has had more staying power than most internet memes ever since. Its momentum never really slowed down. In fact, while Rickrolling was mostly a millennial thing for many years, now it's way more popular with Generation Z, and Generation Alpha is quickly catching on to it, likely in part to the Never Gonna emote in Fortnite. Why do the young folks still love Rickrolling today? Well, because Rickrolling has basically become a genre. You see, not only are there still parodies and sketches that continue to thrive around Rickrolling, there are sitcoms based on the meme. Sitcoms! Today, it's clear that Rickrolling is no longer about making fun of the song or Rick Astley, but honoring him. He has more fans today than ever before, and it's all because of the meme. It's now 2023, and it's quite clear that we are never gonna give this meme up. Thanks to Charles from Geeks Welcome for appearing in this video. Be sure to check out their channel. I've linked it in the description of this video. And you know what? Rick Astley, he's quite an accomplished singer-songwriter. You should check out the rest of his stuff for real. And for the record, my daughters love Rickrolling. Actually, they're just fans of Never Gonna Give You Up. They're always playing the song and singing it around the house. It's incredible. Hey, thanks for watching.